Superman vs. Hulk, Clash of Titans. A quiet evening settled over Metropolis. The city's skyline shimmered under the glow of the moon, and the hum of everyday life carried on. But peace never lasted long in a world filled with the extraordinary. Without warning, the night sky was torn apart by a blinding green portal. It crackled with chaotic energy, swirling violently as it tore open the fabric of reality. Then, with an earth-shaking roar, a massive green figure emerged, the Hulk. The ground trembled beneath his feet as he landed in the heart of the city. Cars flipped over, windows shattered, and terrified citizens scattered in every direction. Hulk's breathing was heavy, his chest rising and falling like a raging storm. His eyes glowed with fury, muscles flexed like coiled steel. He had been transported here against his will, and confusion quickly turned into unchecked rage. High above the city, Superman heard the destruction before he saw it. His keen hearing picked up the cries of the people below. Within seconds, he was a blur of red and blue, streaking through the sky toward the chaos. When he arrived, he hovered above the devastation, assessing the damage before landing softly before the green behemoth. "I don't know how you got here," Superman said, his voice calm but firm. "But I can't let you hurt anyone. Let's talk about this." Hulk turned toward the voice, nostrils flaring as his gaze locked onto the Man of Steel. His confusion only fed his anger. He didn't know this place, and he didn't know this flying man who spoke like an authority figure. The only thing Hulk knew was that he was trapped, and Hulk never liked feeling trapped. "Hulk, smash!" he roared. Before Superman could react, Hulk launched himself forward with the force of a missile. His massive fist collided with Superman's chest, sending him hurtling through 3 buildings before crashing into the streets below. A cloud of debris rose into the air as Superman groaned, shaking off the impact. He had fought powerful beings before, but Hulk's raw strength was unlike anything he had encountered. Superman shot back into the air and retaliated with a punch of his own, striking Hulk square in the jaw. The force sent the green giant flying back, skidding through the asphalt, carving a deep trench in the street. But rather than being dazed, Hulk only grew angrier. He picked up a nearby truck and hurled it at Superman with terrifying speed. Superman caught it midair and gently placed it down, ensuring no civilians were harmed. But Hulk was already on him again. Blow after blow, the battle raged on. Each strike sent shockwaves through the city, toppling streetlights and cracking concrete. Superman tried to reason with Hulk, using his speed and precision to evade unnecessary destruction. But the more Hulk was hit, the stronger and angrier he became. It was a brutal, relentless cycle. Superman realized that brute force alone wouldn't stop the unstoppable. Thinking quickly, he used his freeze breath, encasing Hulk's legs in ice to immobilize him. But with a furious roar, Hulk shattered the ice with a single stomp. Frustrated but determined, Superman unleashed his heat vision, a burning stream of energy that struck Hulk's chest. The pain made Hulk stagger, but it didn't stop him. Instead, it fueled his rage. "You can't win this fight," Superman warned. "I don't want to hurt you." But Hulk wasn't listening. His fists slammed into the ground, causing a shockwave that sent Superman reeling. He lunged forward, grabbing Superman and smashing him into the pavement repeatedly. The city quaked under the sheer force. For the first time in years, Superman felt genuine concern. Could he truly stop this force of nature? Then, through the chaos, he noticed something. The way Hulk's eyes flickered, not just with rage, but with something else. Pain, fear, a sense of being lost. Superman realized that Hulk wasn't just a monster rampaging without reason. He was a man trapped inside a creature of destruction. With a swift move, Superman avoided Hulk's next attack and, instead of striking back, he spoke in a firm but empathetic tone. "Bruce Banner, I know you're in there. You don't have to fight." At the mention of his true name, Hulk hesitated. His massive fists, once ready to destroy, lowered slightly. His breathing, ragged and heavy, slowed. The anger in his eyes wavered. "You're not a monster," Superman continued. "You're a man, and I can help you." Hulk clenched his fists, his mind warring with itself. The rage was still there, but something about Superman's voice, the kindness in his words, made it harder to hold on to. Slowly, the transformation began. His green skin faded, shrinking back into the form of a weary, exhausted man. Bruce Banner collapsed onto his knees, gasping for breath. Superman was there in an instant, catching him before he could fall. Banner looked around, seeing the destruction they had caused. I didn't mean to." Superman placed a reassuring hand on his shoulder. "I know. We'll fix this. Together." As the sun began to rise over Metropolis, the city stood in ruins, but it was still standing. And two of the most powerful beings in existence now stood side by side. Not as enemies, but as allies. Sometimes the greatest battles aren't won with fists, but with understanding.